All right, good evening. USA soccer fans, football fans. Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California, in the Antelope Valley. Wednesday night, just finished seeing the end of the MLS All-Star game, the MLS All-Stars versus Bayern Munich. I was watching it live earlier, then I had to stop, I had to do some things. Came back, watched finished the recording that I made of it. And I thought it was a great game. I thought it was entertaining. I'm glad that the MLS All-Stars won. I'm glad that Landon Donovan scored the winning goal. However, I am a little disappointed, no, actually very disappointed, in the way the game ended up with Pep Guardiola, the coach for Bayern Munich, ex-Barcelona coach, ex-Barcelona player, for not wanting to shake Caleb Porter's hand at the end of the game. He coached the MLS All-Stars. And why did he not want to shake his hands? Because two of his players received some hard challenges. The first one by Alonso was definitely a little careless. Came in sliding, hooked the player with his trailing leg, foul, got carded. However, player was not injured. Nothing happened. Second challenge later on in the game against Schweinsteiger. It was a stand-up foul from behind. It was late. Boom, he clipped him. Schweinsteiger went down. Let me tell you something about Schweinsteiger. I like him as a player. I think he's a tremendous player. I've always liked him. But I wish I knew the word in Deutsch for diva, because he can be a big diva, along with Ribéry and Iron Robin. All of them from Bayern Munich. They get tagged a little, they go down, they're rolling around like they got shot from a cannon or something. The foul wasn't that bad. And it wasn't reckless, which is worse than careless. When you have a reckless foul, it is a foul that can be a send-off foul. Red card. Boom. You can leave. Neither of those two fouls were that badly played out. And Guardiola, when those fouls occurred, is screaming at the fourth official like he's supposed to do something about it, first of all. I never understand why managers yell at either the assistant referees on the sideline, right, or the fourth officials, like they're going to change something that's just occurred. Doesn't make any sense. Never understood that. But worse, at the end of the game, Guardiola starts walking out towards the center of the field, like he's walking towards the players, and he does this towards Caleb. He barely looks at him, and he does this. I got no time for you. I'm walking out. I'm going to go grab my players and pull them off the field, which is what he did. If you look at the replays, he's going out to his players to tell them, get off the field quickly. And he does shake the hands of the referees. But Caleb is trailing him, trying to ask him to shake hands, and Guardiola doesn't do anything. Ignores him. You know, your biggest concern, Pep, should have been why you and Caleb were wearing the same types of plaid shirts. What the hell are you doing wearing a plaid shirt at a football match? Either wear your team colors or a suit and tie. If you want to look casual, fine, but plaid shirts on a soccer pitch, really? Unless that was your New Jersey. You should be ashamed for just doing that. And Caleb, you too. What did you guys do? Call each other before the game and decide to do this? And you were chummy before the game, and then afterwards you weren't anymore? Or were you jealous of each other's shirts? Wrong colors or something? How dare you guys do something like that? All right, I'm kidding. But all kidding aside, poor sportsmanship is poor sportsmanship. And Guardiola, you showed very poor sportsmanship by not shaking Caleb's hand, and or some of the other players too. If you notice, the players from both teams were shaking hands, hugging each other, right? Exchanging jerseys, one of the traditions I talked about in an earlier post, right? Doing the things you're supposed to do as a sportsman. Good sportsmanship. Good sporting behavior for the beauty of the game. Okay, that's it. There were some ladies' games earlier today, too. Canada against Ghana. Ghana beat them 2-0, I believe, right? I think, yeah. And Brazil and China tied. There are more games I'm recording. I gotta watch those, and some other friendlies too. And then Friday, Galaxy plays again. So I'll come back tomorrow and post something else, and post something about referees and one of the laws of the game. In the meantime, say no to racism, and go USA!